Welcome to SAT School. This is our second video on trigonometry. Now let's get started. In last video, we calculated area of triangles using sine. In this video, now we calculate area of parallelogram using sine. Sine, one of trigonometric ratios. Now to calculate area of this parallelogram A, B, C, D, then we have to know the angle, any angle in this parallelogram. Suppose if an angle A is given as well as the adjacent sides like AB and AD are given, then we can find the area of this parallelogram using this sign. So these are two adjacent sides and angle between them. So A and two adjacent sides are AB and AD. Similarly, if we have angle B and two adjacent sides which are AB and BC, then we can find area of parallelogram using this relation. Again, these are two adjacent sides and B is angle between these two sides which are AB and BC. Similarly, if we have angle C and two adjacent sides which are BC and CD, then we can use this relation, two adjacent sides BC and CD, and C angle between them. The next is if we have angle D and two adjacent sides AD and CD, then we can find area of the parallelogram using this relation, two adjacent sides and angle between them. So what we have to remember is if we have product of two adjacent sides and sine of angle between them, then we can find area of parallelogram. Again, area of parallelogram is equals to product of two adjacent sides and sine of angle between them. We have already discussed these acute angles in our previous video, where sine 30 is 1 by 2, sine 45 1 by square root of 2, and sine 60 is square root of 3 divided by 2. So these are for acute angles. Now, while calculating area of quadrilateral or parallelogram, then we deal with some obtuse angle, that is more than 90, where sine 150 is equals to 1 by 2, sine 135 is equals to 1 by square root of 2, and sine 120 is equals to root 3 by 2. Meaning this sine 30 and sine 150, they have same value. Sine 45 and sine 135, they have same value, and sine 60 and sine 120, they have same value. So for acute angle we use these angles, and for obtuse angle, that is more than 90, less than 180, then we use these triangles. So you have to remember the value of sine 30, 45, 60 as well as 150, 135 and 120. Now here is practice question 5. The area of the given parallelogram is given, which is 20 root under 3 square centimeter. We have side CD is 10 centimeter and BC is 4 centimeter. Now we have to find area of, value of alpha, meaning this angle, which is angle C. Now we have to find this angle, meaning angle C. In that case, we use the relation for BC and CD, meaning two adjacent sides and angle between them. So here given is area of the palm, which is 20 root under 3 square centimeter, CD 10 centimeter and BC is 4 centimeter. Now area of parallelogram ABCD will be equals to, as we have to find this angle, then we can use the relation where product of these two adjacent sides and this angle. meaning BC, CD and sine C. So that is the area of the parallelogram, product of two adjacent sides and angle between them. Now here area of the parallelogram is given in the question. The value of BC is 4 and the value of CD is 10 centimeter. Now you can cancel this, you can divide this 20 by 10, which will be 2, and you can divide this 4 by 2, which will be again 2, meaning we have now square root of 3 equals to 2. Again, when you divide this 20 by 10, the remainder will be 2 here, and the 2 will divide 4, that will be 2. Next is you have to now divide this square root of 3 by 2, and now we have square root of 3 divided by 2. Now the point to remember here is we have to now identify whether this angle is acute angle or obtuse angle. Here in this case, this is acute angle, meaning this is obtuse angle. As we discussed earlier, we have value for acute angle as well as obtuse angle. Now for this, we have to use obtuse angle, where this is equals to sine 120 degree. Again, we have this for sine 60 as well as sine 120. Now which angle we have to choose depends on the type of angle. Here this angle is obtuse angle, this is acute angle, that's why we have to choose the value greater than 90, which is 120, meaning we have alpha equals to 120 degree. So that is the value of the alpha, which is 120 in this case. Now here is practice question 6. Here we have area of the palm is given and we have AB, which is 5 centimeter. Now we have to find the length of AD, which is this one. Now the given is area of the palm and one side AB is given. We know area of the palm in this case. Since this angle is given, then we use the product of these two adjacent sides, which is BC and CD. So area of palm, again, product of two adjacent sides and angle between them. We have the value of this CD is equals to AB. We don't have the value for BC. Now we don't have value for CD, but CD is equals to AB. The region is opposite sides of parallelogram. Since we have the value of AB, this AB is equals to CD. They are opposite sides of palm. So we can replace this CD by AB. Again, they are opposite sides of palm, which are always equal. Now we can put the value of AB, which is 5 in this case. And sine 120 is square root of 3 divided by 2. Now you can divide this 20 by 5, which will be 4. And when you cross multiply this 2 and 4, that will be 8. Again, you can cancel this root 3 and root 3. So these two are cancelled. This 20 is divided by 5, which will be 4. And that 4 will be, when you cross multiply this 2 and 4, that is 8. So when you simplify, you get 8. Meaning we have BC is 8. Now this BC is equals to AD. Again, they are opposite sides of palm. We have to find AD. That's why this AD is equals to BC. They are opposite sides of palm, which are always equal. And this BC is 8. So this is how we can find AD. Now here is practice question 7. So this is similar to practice question 5. The given information is area of the rhombus is given, which is 18 square centimeter. We have BC is 6 centimeter. Now we have to find angle BAT, which is this one. So we have to find this angle, meaning we use the relation for product of these two adjacent sides and angle between them. Now, the given is rhombus, meaning in rhombus we know each sides they have the same value. Here we have BC's 6 cm, which is this one. In a rhombus again, every sides they have same value, meaning they are equal in length. Now AB will be 6 cm, AD will be 6 cm. Again, every sides in rhombus they are equal. So we use area of rhombus equals to product of these two sides, which is AB, AD, and angle between them. So you can find this angle because we have AB 6, AD 6. So I want you to try this question. This much for today. Thanks for watching, and please do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that you can get a notification as soon as I upload my new video. Take care. Bye.